stop in the building next to the location. Suspects are seen climbing out of both windows, male Hispanic and a possible male black. They have their
Violent street gangs from Los Angeles are now trafficking in drugs in cities far from their own turf.
Crips, the blood, has enabled the gangs to become richer, better armed, and better organized.
Drugs are menacing our society.
Drugs is focused on crack, the super addictive and deadly cocaine.
They will have no dark alleyways to hide in.
Lieutenant Colonel North, I don't recall that conversation.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
This is the mystery of the Sphinx revealed. Initially, the Sphinx was a statue of Anubis. Anubis is the guardian of the realms because there's portals over there in Giza. He guards the portals. Okay? Now, when we entered into this game, this tournament, Horus got compromised. Right? Jump back. We've been here 7 times, but it wasn't 7 consecutive times. It was random times, random points in time, because we could time travel, right? So Horus Elder got compromised probably on the 3rd or the 2nd lifetime. Not sure which lifetime he got compromised, but he lost all his abilities and some other stuff. So Egypt fell into darkness because there was no pharaoh and everybody was depressed. But Anubis, he had faith. When all was lost, he had faith that somehow Horus is going to win. So in an act of selflessness, he took the biggest single stone statue in the world with his face on it, because he's very powerful, shaved it off and put Horus's face on it. Our face. Out of sheer belief that somehow we gotta win. Because the Almighty created this universe. The Almighty that created Osiris, and Osiris created Anubis in his race. So how could the creator of the universe, how could his sons lose? How could they lose? So he said no, so he shaved off. That's why the statue looks so jacked up. It's a big body and a very small head. Like some voodoo type thing where the head shrink. That's what it looked like. The statue does not make any sense when you look at it, because he just did it out of sheer fate. Just like, listen, he gon' make it somehow. I don't know how, but he gonna do it. You feel me? Because his father made this universe, the Almighty of Olmec. So, turns out, before the tournament started, before the flood, Horus was putting things in place on the moon with Sarai, an artificial AI turned organic AI with a soul. She, when he activated her soul, she pleaded with him to have a failsafe just in case things went horribly wrong, because we had to play each lifetime on a cold start. A cold start is no memory. Your memory builds up when you get certain points, but when you start out, you don't have any memory. So this is what he basically did. He made a clone of himself. Yeah, me. And he put it as the failsafe because Sarai told him to. He said no at first, but he changed his mind. But he forgot. He completely forgot. And then I entered after he lost. I've been here. I'm ancient, bro. I'm ancient. Yo, werewolves, vampires, they're real. I cleared that. Me. Yo, I was jumping out of trees, killing werewolves. Yeah, because what they would do some kind of spell and they would basically eat human flesh to gain spiritual power. Before we started doing witchcraft, that's how they had to get their power. Well, it's still witchcraft, but how they had to get it initially is eat people's flesh. So at night, they would turn into these monsters, and in the day, regular people. And they would gain spiritual power to manifest what they wanted. So they had businesses, they were rich, but at night they were eating people. You couldn't even go outside at night. I was in trees with daggers, jumping out on niggas. And then when you kill them, they turn back human. Then I had the police after me because they saying I'm killing prominent members of the community. And I'm like, yo, that nigga's a freaking werewolf. They didn't believe me at first, but eventually they did. Vampires, same thing. Drinking blood to get spiritual power. People don't just make this stuff up out of nowhere. I was out in trees again. Rain all on me. Me and my spirits jumping out on niggas. Put a stake in their heart. I'm a killer. The only reason why we ain't doing it this lifetime because there's been hundreds and thousands of years of killing and violence. And mommy said, we got to show you another way. That's the only reason. But I'm a killer. You see what I'm saying? So, on top of that, I wasn't going to tell you before because I wanted it to be a surprise. I wanted to surprise my adversaries. When they attack me, they just die and they end up in hell. And they're like, oh my God, how did we get here? Just so happens, I did a spell that links my body and chakras to Anubis. So anybody who attacks me, you go straight there. That's where we at now. I'm not doing nothing except feeling like a dunk in my butt every time they attack me. Just a dunk. Feels like I got a fart. That's all it feels like. But Anubis takes it all straight. Because what was happening, they was attacking me, and if I took their soul, I held on to it. They rigged my bed and everything in the house. So as soon as I sit on it or even the carpet, they take their soul back. So I was moving when I was putting in the light bulb. But that it wasn't efficient. So one day I was just like, yo, Anubis, yo, what up? How about I link me to you? So we pretty much have the same body. So jump back now to the Sphinx. It's the body of a dog in the face of a man. So that's exactly what's happening now. I'm using Anubis' body with my face. Thizzle. Can't stop it.